Right, good afternoon. It's 12:03. I think we've got a good group here today. Thank you so much, Councilor Perez and Councilor Allen and City Council President Letterman for being here. Are we still waiting for Chris, the DPW? I don't see.
Yeah, Madam Chair, I don't see Director
I don't
Signoli
see
yet.
them. Okay, and who is Johnson?
I'm sorry, hold on one second.
He's talking. He's at City Hall. Who's Johnson P's iPhone? Oh, there's Beatrice.
Johnson P would be Patrick Johnson.
Oh, hi, Patrick.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All right, I'm going back to muted.
Okay, thanks, Pat. The reporter. Hi, B. Deborah's here.
Hey,
Good.
Zeta, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. Nice to see you.
You as well. Hi, Pat.
Mhm.
Hi, I'm Roger.
Oh, that's Roger.
Hi, Roger.
So I was hoping to have Chris here. I thought that he said that they were going to be joining us. Like I think it's vital that they talk about the LED conversion that's going to be happening, which is very exciting.
Madam Chair, I'm here at the office and there seems to be some confusion. Was Chris Signoli invited to this meeting?
Yes, he was.
Was his attendance confirmed?
Was it Chris or Phil Dromey? I thought that the city council staff did confirm his attendance because I know we went back and forth a couple of times about his availability.
Hi, Councilor Govan, it's Kelly. Well, he is aware of the meeting, but supposedly this was the money aspect of the meeting. That's why the finance team is there. And I didn't originate this meeting myself, but that's what we were told. Like the finance was going to speak on the cost. And I know an email or press release went out last week, which we didn't obviously have anything to do with, but
Right.
so Mr. Signoli said he was not going to be in attendance today, but the finance team was discussing the financial aspect of this project.
Okay.
Because that was really the concern. I don't know. That's
well, I think, yeah. And the reason we wanted Chris here was because we did want to talk about the street lights. And, you know, we see the LED conversion, which is something that we've been talking about for a number of years. I know that City Council President has been very active in trying to get the LED conversion, which is very exciting. And we're glad that it's coming, but I believe that a lot of the residents were concerned about the current status of our streetlights and the fact that there are so many of them out, which is why we wanted to talk to Chris about that.
Right. I will send him a quick email.
Can I
have a little discussion?
Data, it's also that we are very concerned about the nature of the LED conversion. There's LED conversion and there is horrendous LED conversion.
Okay.
Eversource's history is giving communities the horrendous version.
Okay, so we can certainly talk about that.
So there's the nature of there's the specifics about what kind of LED and are they doing it on the cheap, and we're going to suffer.
Right. Okay.
Forever.
Right. So that might be something that we do need to talk about. I'm sorry, Lindsay, go ahead.
They can just go to Wilbraham, converted to LEDs 2 years ago. Ask them how it's working out.
Lindsay, did you have something that you wanted to comment on? I thought she did.
So I have a question, Madam Chair. Are we
Yes,
gonna be discussing the finance, because it was not clear, it was only the LED
so we
conversion?
can do that
Or
since the
could
finance
we
team
have,
is here.
well, yeah, but I think that I feel the same sentiment as Betsy, because I was here because I was asking some questions from my constituents. So I don't know where we're gonna,
Okay, so then why don't we just do that? If we want, we can start talking about the, thank you, Betsy, about the LED lights and the finance part of it.
Okay, yeah, so I'm sorry, I was on the phone with TJ because he did ask me to cover this meeting. Chris has all the finance information, so I was completely of the mind that he was invited and coming to speak on that because we have nothing to do with any of the financing piece. In fact, there's no financing piece at all that has to do with the city. He did say he wasn't invited. I don't know why, but we don't have anything to do with any of the financing piece and I have no information on it. And even today I was like, well, I'm just kind of gonna sit there while Chris talks, but I guess he wasn't invited, so
Yeah,
anyway.
I believe he was invited and Kelly did say that I guess he was under the impression that it was gonna be about finance. And that's why the finance team is here. So there's a little bit of confusion, but we'll get it figured out. We'll see what's going on. And then we'll take it from there.
so for point of clarification, we don't have financial or Signali?
We have the finance team here, and if we could make sure that we stay in order, please. So it sounds like, Lindsay, what you're saying is you don't have the information on the finances, correct?
There is no finances as far as the city goes. Yeah.
Okay, so we're really, Chris Signoli is the person that we need to be meeting with. So let me see what Kelly, what are you hearing from Chris?
I just emailed him. I mean, I don't know where all this confusion actually began because originally we had a response from TJ. Lindsay, maybe you can let TJ know that we have our emails saying that he would be in attendance for the meeting and
It was supposed to be
And-
August 16th.
originally it was supposed to be August 16th when you first asked for it, Counselor
That's
Govan.
Yeah, I was on that email. Yes, we are here.
Right.
No,
Oh,
no,
I
I don't have
understand,
any-
She's
but-
not saying you,
Right.
Lindsay, she's
No,
saying.
I know, and I'm
Chris.
here in place of TJ and we were planning to be here. And
Yeah.
that's why we are here. However, there's no city involved finance aspect to it.
Oh, no, I mean, again, we're the messengers in our office, so I understand what you're saying. We just, whatever people, counselors ask us to set up, we do. And we ask the proper people to attend. I just don't know, somewhere along the line, someone said there was a finance piece in this and we wouldn't know that unless somebody
Right.
responded to us with that. So maybe things have changed since that August 16th. Original
I
date
mean,
was
there
going
are
to happen.
finances involved that Chris is aware of how much things cost Eversource and all that
Right.
information, but that's all stuff that he has.
Right, and he has not given to you.
I wouldn't
Madam
speak on
Chair.
it anyway. He would speak on it.
Right.
Madam Chair.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we can reschedule a meeting. You can just let us know. We're on.
Okay,
still.
City Council President, Letterman, please.
Madam Chair, I'm not sure either where the miscommunication occurred. My understanding was that Director Signoli was confirmed for the meeting. I think probably what makes the most sense, although it will require certainly apologies to the members of the public that made time to be here today for an update on this project that many of them have been advocating for many years. I know the Wayfinders resident health advocates are here and they were a key piece of the resolution back in 2018 and have been really working very hard around pushing the city to make this change for many years. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it is important that we have Director Signoli present to be able to speak to the design aspect, because that is an important piece. And so I think that what may have occurred is that this meeting was originally scheduled for the 16th prior to the announcement by the DPW. And that may be where some of this came into play, was that maybe originally there was an intention to have finance and DPW there. But it's certainly not anybody's fault, Madam Chair. It's just simply seems to be a bit of crosswires on all of our parts. So I think what makes sense is to work to confirm Chris Signoli for a meeting within the week and reconvene, but certainly it's at your discretion, Madam Chair.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I agree with Council President Letterman that we do need to have a meeting with Chris Signoli here. I apologize for the inconvenience. I know that I had Roger Zepke here. He's our a landlord out here in Indian Orchard who's very concerned about the streetlights. And there was more of a concern on his part with the streetlights that are currently out. You know, we have this LED conversion happening, but in the meantime, there's a lot of streetlights that are out that we want to talk about, we want to find a solution for. So we will be rescheduling this meeting for everyone and make sure that Director Signoli is going to be available. But today it wasn't able to happen. I'm gonna let Ms. Betsy, if you want to comment, and then I'll give you guys back your time.
Well, given the delay, I just want to encourage everyone, Google Professor Lowenthal Smith College LED lights. You'll see lots of articles about the pushback after an LED conversion was done in Northampton and how it's made visibility of pedestrians worse. And that's what we're trying to present. The YouTube that I presented is like an hour and a half long. You can skip through it, but there are shorter versions under YouTube as well. But this longer one is similar to what a number of us watched. Jesse, was that like 6 years ago? That shows the health impacts as well as the visibility impacts if the LED, it gets into how you need to have, can't have too much blue light spectrum. It also gets into the details of how the lights need to be directed down and not just skated. And so it does lead one to understand some of the technical issues that we need to go over with Chris. And maybe it's even asking Chris to bring the person from Eversource. If Chris can't answer this, we're going to need to have Eversource, somebody from Eversource themselves there describing what they're doing.
Right.
Put up a sample light somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
exactly.
you, Betsy. Deborah?
I'm gonna go.
Okay, thank you, Roger.
Hi, thank you. I'm driving, so I apologize. I have no picture. I too was here primarily myself about the existing problem that Eversource has failed miserably to get our city lit as it is. And are we going to be able to talk about that at all, or are we going to table that conversation as well?
Well, I think that if we talked about it, it would be probably a recording for maybe Chris or someone to watch because they're not here to respond. And I think I agree with Betsy that we should have Eversource here as well, if possible, because they're the ones that are responsible for that problem right now. You know, having that fixed. And I know that Roy Goodman from the 311 office, the director, is doing a great job with fielding the calls. However, they're not able to go out and fix the streetlights. So that conversation really does need to happen. And I want to make sure that it does happen, but I want to make sure that the right people are in the room when it happens. Okay, so we will be rescheduling this meeting. And I encourage all of you.
Invited.
Absolutely. You asked about the invitation via email. Did you get an email invitation for this link? Okay, so you're on the email list, and what I'll do is I'll just ask our city council staff clerks to send out the invitation again once we get the meeting confirmed. Okay, and again,
thank you very much,
for the confusion and for the inability to have this meeting. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day, everyone. Bye-bye.